Extra Life event dated for next week. Modded servers arrive to official. But what is going on with cheaters on official clusters? You're right, kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So the community crunch dropped last night, and a very hefty one at that, going through a lot of different things behind the scenes, what they're working on, what they worked on, what's going on. Great to see they listened to a lot of feedback and delivered with an initial summary that yes, ARK Survival Ascended is on Xbox and Windows PC, able to crossplay with Steam. We tried it out a few days ago ourselves with mods. Mods are already available, were available from day one, with over 120 for you to pick and choose to play yourself. A certainly unprecedented time for ARK on console, especially. Hope you're enjoying these. I'm hearing a few stability issues with mods, especially on servers at the moment. But it's great to see, right? It's great to see mods are here, and I hope you're enjoying these, with many, many more to come. We went through why in depth in a news video previously in the week, and I hope you're enjoying these. And with a great incentive managed by CurseForge, we can see many, many more mods, DLC quality mods, coming in the future, and look forward to delving more into mods myself over the coming weeks. In fact, official players, you've got access to mods as well. Apparently the devs had mentioned this a while back, but it's a thing now. There is a cluster for mods for official players if you want to play those yourself. It is just the ARK Editions mods, and kind of makes sense, being made by Garuga, Depth, all linked together with Wildcard, certainly a trusted modder out there. But it raises the question on what else could we see. I'm very surprised the Brachiosaurus is on an official PvP server, and look forward to seeing how devastating that is, and if people joining these are knowing what they're letting themselves in for. But it's a great thing to see, with a wonder what other mods may come to official in the future. Could we see the possibility of modded maps even to official? I doubt it. I think it'll be limited to a very, very constrained, approved list of mods. And I guess this is a trial right here to see how popular this cluster goes, that we may see more of these in the future. And hopefully console. Don't know if these are restricted to Steam. I'm betting that they probably are. So we'll keep tabs on this, and I look forward to seeing people's bases demolished by Brachios. Somebody's bases that won't be demolished by Brachios or anything at all, PlayStation players. The certification is still underway by Sony, with a hopeful early December release. The word hoping doesn't fill me with much confidence at all. I've got to say, reading that makes me think, are we looking at possibly a later date? Now I get Wildcard aren't going to give us a date. It makes sense not to. But hoping certainly fills me with concern that we won't see it in time, at least for the Extra Life event. And that's a problematic concern indeed. Though the devs will keep us updated, and they appreciate our patience. With a surprising update on what they've been working on, what they've fixed. Over 95% of join errors have been eliminated for the official network, with a patch for Windows coming in the near future. And a client server list issue is currently underway, where it's saying a server is not full, but it is full. They're going to fix that in a moment. And a weird, I thought, queuing system but not auto join feature. We saw this earlier in the week. If you couldn't connect to a server, you were told it was full, and would you like to wait to automatically join this session? Me thinking, good grief, this is the queuing system that the devs talked about many moons ago. Is it being implemented? Is this the moment it's been introduced? No, the devs explained that's not the case. It's a simple process to stop you from repeatedly clicking yourself and hurting your finger, getting early arthritis, and the game doing it for you, to repeatedly click for you, not putting you in a queue system, doing only that. Though I wonder, is this leading up to a queuing system? Will we see one still in the future? The devs did say we're going to get one. Are we still going to get one? But it's something, at the very least, as official servers are very busy at the moment, for you to simply click a button, go and make a brew whilst you wait to join a server. Like that, well done, Wildcard, good move indeed. With more official servers on the way, it's great to see, but a lot of cheating going on right now that the devs are certainly working hard to try and resolve. Most recently, fixed an exploit where players were able to shoot through bases to attack their targets. and watching many official creators out there, including this one from Rototerp that goes into detail on the issues that they're facing. It's pretty bad. It's not great, and it sounds like the Windows version is to blame to some extent, that Steam's a bit more cracked down on, but Windows 10 players have more accessible cheats, hacks to them to decimate players out there. It's really, really off-putting. Duping is already rife on the scene. All of the exploits and cheats that we had suffered through ASE are rife and feels even worse than ever before for ASA. Real shame that we're here again and so early into ASA's start. This could really be a threatening problem for the state of official and official players and where it goes from here. Of course, unofficial are available to everybody who wants to play those, but official players love official, and if they've got to try and encounter fight back players that they can't see and can shoot from anywhere, it ain't good. It ain't good. It's a real shame when you hear the words clean code base, especially. You think all of these cheats that Wildcard encountered with ASE surely would have something built in place to prevent this, and we're back here again. Wildcard are working tooth and nail to prevent all of these cheaters once again. Now, obviously, ASA was never going to be cheat-free. There's always some lunatic out there that can certainly figure out a way to cheat. It's just so disappointing to see this, and so early on, and so consistent, that the knock-on effect on an already drama-fueled year, it's just deflating at this point. It really is. I feel awful for official players having to run through this, and if you're one of those cheaters out there, like, why? Why? You're just ruining it for everybody else. Are people trying to do this on purpose to sabotage it? This was, after all the drama we had this year, there was this opportunity to redeem it all. And it just... Flying Titans, come on! It just sucks to see this. It really does. And I'll leave a link to Rotoderp's video in the description for you to get a clearer depiction of how bad it's been for some players out there. Back to unofficial I go, I guess. But to turn onto a more positive page, Extra Life 2023, we've got a date for this now. December the 2nd at 10 AM Pacific for 24 hours. Wildcard will be doing the stream that they do every year this year with some things teased at us, some surprises, I'm sure, giveaways throughout, and raising a lot of money for a great cause. I myself will also be participating with Mr. Aaron Longstaff, probably the day before. I'll give you a bit more notice leading up to that, and I look forward to seeing what's going to be revealed. Will they tease the next map for ARK Survival Ascended? I'm doubting it, considering that PlayStation will probably not be able to play this during the Extra Life events, though I'm sure Wildcard are trying their very best to get the PlayStation port out before then. But if that's not the case, and we're watching stuff, DLC that's coming to ARK before even PlayStation have got their hands on this, either way, it's not going to go down very well. The comments in that stream are going to be absolutely awful. I've already seen tweets from people saying they're not going to support this charity because they haven't got it on PlayStation yet. It's not great. It's just a shame. Could we finally see ARK, the animated TV series, dates, platforms? Where could we watch this? Is it still for this year? Are we still going to see it this year? Possibly. I'm hopeful that we might see it before Christmas. Maybe Wildcard were holding it in their pockets, the date for an Extra Life reveal. But either way, another thing PlayStation players get to just watch on and wait for and probably miss out on, because by the time they get it, this event will be over. Turkey Trials. Turkey Trials is coming, and now we know exactly what's coming for it and when it's coming. Starting on Friday, December the 1st, surprisingly with a lot of skins. All of the skins you know from Turkey Trials, from bonnet hats to turkey hats, with some brand new ones like pumpkin pie hats, full head cooked turkey hat, wreath-like forest clown hat, new emotes, touchdown and friends gesture. But one very surprising new skin addition is structure skins, troughs, cornucopia inspired feeding troughs, and turkey deep fryer cooking pot skins for the first time ever in ARK. I'm very excited to see more about these and what could this mean for the future of structures in ARK? Could we see a much more customizable bases with a possibility of different skins? Could they perhaps resize, reshape, or just aesthetically decorate these structures when you apply these skins? Either way, very, very cool, very excited to see what these are, and I'll be sure to maybe do a guide on this, don't know, because the devs did say this will be offered in a more limited capacity, so the likes of the Dodo Rex, I'm not expecting to see this in the game for this event, and it'll simply be possibly turkey trolls that you go out and find, kill wishbones, gain wishbones, use them to make all of these new cosmetics. With a reminder for people that maybe missed out on ARK Pack that there'll be another wipe on December the 22nd. There's a current up to 50% off on ARK Ultimate Survivor Edition on Switch. And a little shout out to me. That's lovely to see. Thank you very much, Wildcard. It was cool to see me building my pen within your pen. Thank you very much for adding me to the crunch this week. So a lot of ups and downs this week. A lot to unpack, really, actually. And I hope we get some closer ETA for PlayStation, though it does certainly sound like you aren't going to get this in time for the Extra Life event, which is gonna, I can see how bad that's going to be, but it is what it is. It's going to happen now. I'm excited for that. Of course, I'll be around to make sure every little bit of nugget of information from the Extra Life event is detailed, documented for you to observe and know, understand, learn yourself. And I look forward to doing an Extra Life event with Aaron, which apparently is going to involve shutting. So, yeah, until then, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.